Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a quick test to see whether you should be squatting with a narrow stance or a wide stance. Pull your knee straight up in front of your body, and if you get stuck at like 90 degrees or a little bit over, then you probably shouldn't be squatting in a narrow stance.
Let's talk about squatting for your anatomy. What Chris is describing is basically a hip scour test, which is a screen that medical and rehab professionals will use to understand the hip joint and how it's moving. Let me explain. When I'm assessing someone's hip anatomy with the screen, I take their knee and push it straight forward towards their shoulder. I'm looking for how far forward the knee will go before the hip hits a hard end range. For my friend Ed, it was about 90 degrees. This means a fairly narrow stance squat is not going to be best for him. He's not going to be able to get very deep. And if he does try to go lower with this narrow stance, his hip has no more room, so his low back will move excessively. Now my friend Darren can get his knee almost all the way to his shoulder, so he has a different type of hip anatomy, meaning he can squat much deeper with a more narrow stance. However, Ed had a lot more range of motion if his knee went out to the side, so Ed should use a wider stance.